In February 2007, in the Ross Sea of Antarctica, a New Zealand longliner called the San Aspiring was targeting Antarctic toothfish. Their line is set at around 1,500 meters deep. When they haul it back up, something has grabbed onto the hooked fish. It's a colossal squid. The female squid is tangled in the line. The crew brings it aboard and freezes it immediately. The specimen is shipped to Te Papa Museum in Wellington for study. After thawing, the squid weighs 495 kilograms and measures 4.2 meters from the mantle to the end of its arms, though the tentacles had shrunk considerably after death. This remains the largest specimen ever caught. While this individual was smaller than a fully grown adult, living colossal squids can reach up to 10 to 12 meters in total length when fully extended. Its eyes, the largest in the animal kingdom, measure up to 27 centimeters across, evolved to detect the faintest traces of light in the dark, deep ocean. Evidence of its battles with sperm whales, its only known predators, comes from its body. A hard, parrot-like beak sharp enough to slice through flesh, and rotating hooks on its tentacles that swivel to grip struggling prey. Both beaks and hooks are regularly found embedded in the skin of sperm whales or lodged in their stomachs, confirming fierce confrontations thousands of meters below the surface. This species is possibly the largest cephalopod to ever exist, rivaled only by the giant squid. There may have been larger cephalopods in prehistoric times, but we may never know. Cephalopods are invertebrates, and their soft bodies rarely fossilize. Only hard parts like shells or beaks are preserved, making it nearly impossible to determine their full size from these fragments alone. Vertebrates, by contrast, fossilize far more reliably because of their bones, allowing us to reconstruct their sizes with much greater accuracy. The Earth is ancient, and throughout its history, it has fostered some of the largest animals ever to exist. Around 70 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period, the pterosaur Quetzalcoatlus northropi had a wingspan of up to 11 meters, yet it weighed only around 250 kilograms. Its bones were hollow and air-filled, and the creature soared on thermal currents rather than flapping constantly. Earlier studies suggested that takeoff likely required cliff edges, as launching from flat ground at that size would demand enormous strength. However, more recent research indicates they used a quadrupedal launching method, pushing off with all four limbs, similar to a bat, far more effective than the bipedal launch birds use. This makes sense given their anatomy. Their forelimbs were large and exceptionally strong. On land, the constraints were different. Dinosaurs like Argentinosaurus huinculensis reached 30 to 35 meters in length and weighed between 65 and 80 metric tons. To put that in perspective, a modern African elephant bull stands 3 to 4 meters tall and weighs 5 to 7 metric tons. Argentinosaurus was 4 to 5 times longer and 10 to 15 times heavier. It's often said that some sauropods were capable of rearing up on their hind legs, using their tail as the third support of a tripod. However, this idea has been challenged. Recent studies suggest that only smaller sauropods might have had the biomechanics suited for such a posture. Giants like Argentinosaurus were likely far too massive to rear up safely without risking catastrophic injury. Around 200 million years ago, during the late Triassic period, the ichthyotitan severnensis roamed the seas as an apex predator, estimated at around 25 meters in length. We don't know much about this animal. Only fragmentary jawbones have been found, but paleontologists have predicted its size by comparing these fragments to more complete fossils of its relatives. Ichthyotitan may have been the largest marine animal during the Mesozoic era, but blue whales are even larger and may be the biggest animals to ever exist on Earth. A blue whale can grow up to 30 meters in length and weigh between 150 and 200 metric tons. Some exceptional individuals may reach even higher. Argentinosaurus was comparable in length, but weighed only around 65 to 80 tons, making the blue whale significantly more massive overall. It's possible that larger sauropods than Argentinosaurus once existed, as sauropods were among the largest dinosaurs to walk the Earth. But this remains speculation. Until proven otherwise, the blue whale holds the title of the largest animal ever known. One of the biggest reasons animals can grow so large is the abundance of food. During the Mesozoic era, ecosystems were highly productive, with vast forests of conifers and other plants that could support enormous herbivores. Another major factor is that growing large was evolutionarily advantageous, an adaptation driven by ecological pressures. Sauropods became some of the largest dinosaurs because of their abundant diet, consisting mostly of tall conifers and other trees. They evolved massive bodies and long necks, much like modern giraffes, primarily to reach high into the canopy where food was plentiful. Colossal and giant squids evolved their enormous size due to deep-sea gigantism. In the cold, food-scarce depths, a larger body helps regulate heat and store energy reserves more efficiently. They are active predators that hunt deep-sea fish and other marine animals in the darkness. Similarly, blue whales evolved their massive size to store energy for long migrations and to filter feed on enormous quantities of krill efficiently. Buoyancy also played a crucial role. Water supports body weight far better than land does, allowing marine animals to grow without the same gravitational constraints faced by terrestrial creatures. Hypothetically, if there were abundant food in the ocean, an animal could grow even larger than a blue whale. Buoyancy supports the body, freeing it from the constraints that limit land animals. But it would still need to evolve specialized internal systems to handle the heat and pressure at that size. On land, however, such giants are impossible. Gravity sets hard limits. As animals grow larger, their bones must support exponentially more weight, eventually reaching a breaking point. We may never know for certain, but all we can do is work with the evidence we have and leave room for wonder.